Yes, good morning, all of you. Is my voice is audible?
Yes,
I'm
sir. Good
audible?
morning.
Yeah, very good morning. So just scan this QR code for today's attendance. And meanwhile, we'll wait for another 1 or 2 minutes to others to join. Then we'll start with this lecture. Okay, so let's start the session. So, so if you remember in the previous class, we are discussing about how we can translate logical address to physical address in case of non-continuous memory allocation. Okay, so while discussing, there was some interruption. So let me start with again. Okay, is it clear? So we are discussing what we are discussing. So we are discussing how we can translate a logical address to physical address in case of non-continuous memory allocation. In continuous memory allocation, it is very easy because as the instructions are stored continuously, if I know the base address, okay, if I know the base address, then I can easily translate or I can easily identify the address of a particular instruction, which we have already seen in case of continuous memory allocation. Okay, if it is non-continuous, so what we have assumed, now there is some assumption. Now you will have a secondary memory. Okay, now the size of a secondary memory is very large, but access time is very high. So what we will do? What will we do? So first assumption is this secondary memory is divided into fixed size partition. ठीक है, क्या बोले हम लोग? ये जो आपका सेकेंडरी मेमोरी है वो अपने फिक्स साइज पार्टीशन में डिवाइडेड है ऑन ब्लॉक. ईच ब्लॉक्स आर divided into different blocks and each blocks are same size. Okay, now if I say this is 1 kb, then every block will be your 1 kb. Clear the first point? And these blocks are called pages. In secondary memory आप क्या बोलेंगे इसको? Now this is my secondary memory. Okay, this is my secondary memory, and these blocks, okay, these blocks are called pages. Now these are pages. Fine. What these are called? These are called pages. Fine. And remember, all these blocks are equal size. Suppose this is 1 kb, then every block will be 1 kb. Okay, so this is the assumption, or we will consider this one, because if the blocks or the pages are unequal size, then it is very difficult to manage the memory. Okay, so it will be very difficult to manage the memory. Now, similarly, we will have to improve the CPU efficiency. So what we will have now, I will have another memory in between CPU and main memory. CPU and secondary memory, which is called your main memory. But your size of the main memory is very less. Yes or no? आपका जो main memory का size होगा यहाँ पर बहुत ही कम होगा. Now again, this main memory is divided into different blocks, and remember the block size. Okay, block size of main memory should be equal to the block size of secondary memory. Now if it is 1 KB, now this block size should also be equal to 1 KB. Okay, पहला point याद रखना. जब आप पार्टीशन करोगे डिफरेंट ब्लॉक्स में आइदर मेन मेमोरी और सेकेंडरी मेमोरी को, द साइज ऑफ द ब्लॉक शुड बी सेम इन केस ऑफ मेन मेमोरी एंड इन केस ऑफ सेकेंडरी मेमोरी. नाउ these blocks in main memory are called frames. What we will call now, these blocks are called frames. Now these blocks are called frames. Okay, okay, these blocks are called basically called frames. Okay, these blocks are called, let me write, क्या बोलते हैं इसमें, ब्लॉक को फ्रेम बोलेंगे. ठीक है, F और फ्रेम. क्लियर. नाउ व्हाट वी conclude क्या कर सकते हैं. नाउ मेन मेमोरी में फ्रेम बोलते हैं. नाउ आई कैन से द साइज ऑफ द फ्रेम, the size of the frame is equal to what? Is equal to what? क्या होगा size of the frame equal to?
Size
क्या होना
of
चाहिए?
pages.
The size of the frame will equal to, yes, is it audible?
Size of frame.
What will the answer? The size of the frame will be equal to,
Size of pages, sir.
yes, nobody is answering. It should be equal to what? Size of the, is I audible? No reply.
The
Why
size
anyone
of
not
page.
replying? Is I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
Is I audible? Yes. Not getting any answer. Yes, Roshan, is I audible? Roshan, are you there? Roshan? Tanya is present. Tanya is there.
Yes,
What is the answer here? The size of the frame should be equal to what?
yes,
Yeah, in this case, the size of the frame
sir.
must be,
Size of pages.
it should be equal to the size of the pages. Okay, this is the first condition. Okay, so when we will divide the secondary memory in different pages, fine. Now this size of the pages should be equal to size of the frames. Okay, the different blocks, secondary memory में different blocks को हम pages बोलते हैं और main memory में different blocks को हम frame बोलते हैं. If it is 1 KB, then size of the frame should be equal to 1 KB. Fine. So next, what will happen now? We know that CPU, what does CPU do? The CPU always generate, okay, the CPU, if I say CPU, the CPU will always generate what? A logical address. Fine. CPU हमेशा क्या करता है? आपका logical address को generate करता है. This is my logical address. Now this logical address consists of two things. Okay, दो चीजें रहता है वहाँ पर. First of all is your page number. Second of all is your offset. This is called your offset. This is my page number. This is my offset. What is this called? This is called offset. Okay, or instruction. Now suppose I say CPU generate. Suppose the CPU will be generate. Suppose now the pages will be page number कैसे रहेगा आपका? Or this is my page 1. This is my page 2. This is my page 3. Okay, this is my page 4. Like this, it will continue, and it will be something like my page 10. Similarly, this is my frame number. This is my frame 0. This will be my frame 1. This will be my frame 2. This will be my frame 3. Now, like this will be my frame n. And we will know that it is simple. P of n is much greater than f of n. That means number of pages will be much greater than number of frames. Okay. So what the CPU will generate? The CPU always generate a page number and offset address. Suppose the CPU is generating, assume the CPU is generating page number 3, and suppose the offset address means the limit, okay, limit of each page. Now each of this will be having some limit. Okay, suppose this is my base address. Now this will be a base address. So suppose this is 0. Now this is a base address 100. Now this is base address 200. Okay, this is 300. Now what is the limit here? Limit is your 100. Okay, 0 to 99. Limit क्या है आपका 0 to 99. Now D, आपका जो offset address है D. Now this D will be what? In between this 0 to 99. Okay, 0 to 99 block में रहेगा. Now suppose I generate page number 3 and offset address suppose 52. So how it's such? Now this will be going to now logical address. Now in simple, it will be going to the page number 3, which is your base address 300. Page number 3 का base में क्या है 300, and it simply add the offset address. What is the offset address? Offset address is 52. Now what is the actual address is generated? It is 352. The instruction is store is 352. So where I will search? I will search from 300 से start करेंगे. Now somewhere 52 will be something. Suppose I say this is my 52 instruction. Now this will be particular memory location which is extracted. But what is actually happening? So we are not directly communicating with the what? We are not directly communicating with the secondary memory, because the access time of secondary memory is much higher. So what we will do? So I will communicate with what? I will communicate with main memory. So main memory understand only what? It will understand only physical address. Now I have to convert this logical address to the physical address. Okay. Now we will see the how we will convert it. Now assume that there is a program P. Okay, there is a program P which is stored. Suppose it is stored in page number 4, page number 5, and page number 6. ठीक है. Now the program P, आपका जो program P था कहाँ पर स्टोर है? आपका जो program P है स्टोर है आपका अभी page number 4, 5, and 6 में. Now it requires suppose 3 blocks, 3 pages. Now I'm storing this particular pages. Okay, 4, 5, and 6 में. Now when we will store this one, now suppose assume these are already occupied. This is already occupied memory, and this is already occupied memory. Fine, this memory is already occupied. Now what? How many? Now if I want to store this program P, how many frames I require? Because the frame size is equal to page size. In secondary memory, आपको कितना page चाहिए था? We have required 3 pages. So similarly, I have in the main memory also I have required 3 pages. Okay. Now 3 pages is not continuous here. Now you can see 2 pages are available, 2 pages, 1 page, 2 pages are available, 1 page is available. Total number of pages are 5, but they are not continuous. Okay. So what we will go for? We will go for non-continuous allocation. So when I go for a non-continuous allocation, suppose I will store here P4 page is stored here, and suppose P5 page is stored here, and suppose P6 page is stored here. Okay. Now this is non-continuous, so I will store this pages. Now I can store this entire block of pages or entire block of instruction in one frame. I can store this particular page instruction in this particular frame, and this one is this particular frame. Now let me address the address for this one. So let me write the address. Now suppose the address is for this one is 0. Now for this one is 100. Now this one is 200. Okay. Now this one is 300. Now base address. I'm writing the base address of particular frame. Base address of frame 0 is 0. Base address of frame 1 is 100. Base address of frame 2 is 200. Base address of frame 3 is 300. Base address of frame 4 is 400. Now this is something 500, and this is 600. ठीक है? Clear? See now it is clear. It is clear how we are doing. Now this is called non-continuous allocation. What we have done, we have now stored in non-continuous allocation. Is it clear till now? Any doubt? Anyone? Anyone having any doubt? So what we have done? What we have done now, we have stored in a different memory location. Now, if you access this one, now suppose I will say this is my page number and this is my option address. Now, if I search in this particular main memory, so I will not going to find the what? I will not going to find the particular pages. So what I have to do now, I will make use of one data structure which is called your page table. तब हम लोग अभी क्या करेंगे, एक डेटा स्ट्रक्चर लेंगे. Okay, I will consider data structure. Now remember, this particular data structure is known as page table. This particular data structure is called what? Page table, which base register is stored in PTBR. There is a register called PT page table base register. Okay, there is a register called page table base register, which is going to store the base address of this page table. That means how I will find where this particular page table is stored. Fine. Now, second point you have to remember, every program have its own page table. Okay, every program will have its own page table. Fine. So हर एक program के लिए एक page table होगा. And number of entries of page table depend upon how many pages the program is required. Is it clear to all of you what I'm saying? Now how we are going to translate? Now I will take help of a page table, which is nothing but your a data structure. Fine. That means it is not a hardware implementation. It is a logical implementation. And every program, okay, every program will have its own पेज टेबल. सभी प्रोग्राम के अलग अलग पेज टेबल होते हैं. ठीक है, जितने प्रोग्राम आपके होंगे उतने आपके पेज टेबल होंगे. सेकंड पॉइंट, पेज टेबल का बेस रजिस्टर कहाँ पे स्टोर है. आपका पेज टेबल आप पता, हम लोग को पता नहीं रहता कि पेज टेबल मेमोरी में कहाँ पर स्टोर है. तो हमें पेज टेबल का एक बेस लोकेशन चाहिए, दिस बेस लोकेशन और स्टार्टिंग लोकेशन. So that will be stored in a PTBR, page table base register. There is a register which is stored in your program counter, which is called PTBR, page table base register, which will be going to store your page table address or base address. Okay, now if you say program P, now this program P का page table का base address store करेगा. Third point, number of blocks of page table depend upon how many pages does my program is having. Clear? Now in this page table, how many blocks will there? There will be 3 blocks. Okay, there will be 3 blocks. Why? Because the program here, how many pages are required? 3 pages are required. So I will take 3 blocks here. Now I will number these pages as, now I will say this is my page 1, this is my page 2, this is my page 3. Is it clear to all of you how I am generating this page table? Now the number of entries, the number of block of this page table will be how many pages does the program is required. So I will write P1, P2. So P1 के block में क्या store होगा? Now I will store the frame base address of the frame location where it is stored. Now you see, now suppose there is P4, 5, and 6. No, that means 4, 5, and 6. Name 4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, and 6. So 1, 2, 3 was 1, 2, 3 ना, but name हम लोग क्या लिए? 4, 5, and 6 लिए. 4, 5, and 6. Now you see P4, where the P4 is stored. Now if you see frame 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it is stored in a frame number 6. And what is the base address of this one? Frame number 6. What is the base address? Frame number 6 का base address 600. Now page table में क्या रहेगा आपका? Page number corresponding to the base address of the frame number. किस frame में, कौन से frame में वो store है? Okay, कौन से frame में particular page store है उसका base address. Similarly बताओ P5 के block में क्या रहेगा आपका? P5 के block में क्या रहेगा आपका? Where the P5 is stored? Where is P5 is stored? Where is
Sir,
page 5
3,
is
frame
stored?
3.
Anyone? In which frame? Which frame number page 5 is stored?
Sir, frame 3.
Page? Yes. It is page frame number. Frame number 0, 1, 2, 3. Now this is frame number 3. Okay, now 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this will be frame number 5. Okay. Now it is stored in a frame number 3. And what is the base address? Now base address will be how much? The base address will be, if it is 0, now it will be 100, 300. और इसका कितना होगा? 0, 0, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Now this will be 500. Okay. This will be my 500. Now similarly, page 6 कहाँ store है? Now page 6 is stored in a frame number 0. And what is the base address? Base address is 0. Now particularly आप देखोगे अगर page table का entry, now your page table will be look like this. आपका page table जो है कैसे दिखेगा? Now it will have number of blocks. The number of blocks depend upon how many pages the program is required to store. Okay. Now this will be my number of blocks, and corresponding to this, I will have number of pages. Now like P1, number of pages. Suppose this is P1, P2. Okay. Similarly, continue up to Pn. Similarly, I will have the frame numbers. The frame numbers will be randomly. Suppose this is frame 6, this is frame 0, this is frame 31, this is frame 27, this is frame 16. Okay, like this. Suppose this is 32, P32. Now suppose this is 0 surface 134. Now this is suppose frame number 10. Okay, and second thing, remember, there will be no multiple entries. Like frame 10 will not be going to repeat. Only one page in one frame because it is fixed size partition. Clear? It is clear? Now let us see how the translation is performed. Okay. Now what will happen? What will happen? So now whenever the CPU creates a logical address, now it will be not going to directly communicate with this one. Okay, now this will be communicate with the page table. Okay, कहाँ communicate करेंगे हम लोग? Page table में. Now coming back to same example. Now suppose it is request for page number 3 and offset address page number 3 and offset address suppose 52. Okay, now first this page address will be search कहाँ पे करेंगे? Now I will see page 3. There is no page 3 actually, page 5. Suppose I take page 5. Okay, page number 5. Okay, page number 5. Now where the page number 5 is there? Now there is a page number 5. Okay, so for particular page number 5, what is the frame number? What is the frame number? What is the frame number? Now you can see the frame number here is. Now what I will write? Now what I will have? Now I will have here frame number. Now how this frame number is replaced? Now for particular offset address, the frame number is replaced here. Or basically say the base address of frame number. Because I know that this particular page 5, आपका जो ये page 5 है, वो कहाँ पर store है? Frame number 3 में. Now I will direct this particular frame number from here. Okay. Now second thing is, now the offset address will be same. The offset address will not going to change. Yes or no? Because when I place this one, now see this entire block or entire page is कहाँ पर place हुआ आपका? Now you can see it is entirely placed in this particular block. So what will happen? Now D will be not going to change. अगर D आपका 52 यहाँ पर है, यहाँ पर भी 52 होगा. So that what will happen? Now this particular D value is simply copied. This D value is simply copied here. So what I get? So basically CPU is generating your page number and offset address. Now this page number is converted to what? Frame number. This page number is converted to the frame number, Okay, how it is converted? With the help of page table. Now I will take a page table, particular page का कौन सा frame number है. Okay, now and this option address will not change, this simply copied. So when I combine these two, what I get? I will get the physical address. Now you see how we are getting. Now suppose it is requesting for page 5 instruction number 52. Page 5 में instruction number 52. Now page 5, now I will see page 5 frame 3. Now I say this is in the frame 3. This will be my, what will happen? Now this will be my frame 3 plus your offset address. So what is the base address of frame 3? So I know that base address of frame 3 is 300. Now what is the address here? Now the address will be 300 plus 52. 300 plus 52, which is your equal to how much? Which is equal to 352. So what location I will search? Now I'm going to search in the location 352. To come 300, 300 is starting from here. Now 52, it will be somewhere around. Now this will be particular location we are extracting. Now you can see this is your page 5, this particular location. It is similar to the page 5, this particular location. Now you can see here how we are able to what? Convert. How we are able to convert your logical address to the physical address. How we are converting your logical address to the physical address in case of, okay, in case of non-continuous memory allocation. Okay, in non-continuous memory allocation, how we are converting. So any doubt to anyone regarding this? And this is particular concept is called paging. This is called paging. Okay, this process is called paging. Okay, this process is called what? Paging. Simple paging बोलते हैं इसको. This is called paging. The conversion of logical address to physical address in non-continuous allocation is called paging. So anyone having any doubt regarding this conversion? So note down this figure, okay, you will not find in a textbook. So note down this example. Everyone note down this example. Then I will push points with any important points that you have to note down again. Or you first of all note down the important point. Write down the point number 1. First point, everyone. Is my voice is audible to everyone? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just write down first point. So first of all, you have to draw this diagram, okay? Then write down the first point. Every process has, first point, every process has, or first of all, write down, first, उसको मत लिखो, पहले लिखो. The blocks in a secondary memory, the blocks in a secondary memory are called pages. The blocks in secondary memory are called pages. And size of each pages must be equal. Clear? Secondary memory का blocks जो है हम उसको क्या बोले? Pages बोले. And size of each pages must be equal. That is, they are fixed partition. They are fixed partition. Over. Further point. Yes. Written all of you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right on the second point. The blocks of main memory. The blocks of main memory is called frame. Okay, the blocks of main memory is called frame, and size of each frame must be equal. Okay, must be equal. Fine. Third point. The size of frame and the size of pages must be equal. Again, आपका size of page और size of frame वो भी equal होना चाहिए. Fine. The size of the frame and the size of the pages must be equal. Over. Completed. Next point. The memory translation, that is the memory translation or address translation, the memory address translation, that is logical address to physical address in a non-continuous memory allocation. It is done with the help of a page table. Okay, a page table, which is a data structure. Okay, which is a data structure. First of all, ब्रैकेट में लिखता हूँ पेज टेबल क्या आपका डेटा स्ट्रक्चर है, मतलब लॉजिकल इंप्लीमेंटेशन. वी आर नॉट हैविंग एनी हार्डवेयर और पेज टेबल. क्लियर? इज ओवर? पॉइंट नंबर 4. Is it over?
Yes, sir.
Okay, point number 5.
Sir,
Every
please repeat.
which point? Which point?
Sir,
Point
4.
Okay, so
Sir, 4.
yeah, write down the address translation. The address translation, that is logical address to physical address. Logical address to physical address in non-continuous memory allocation. In non-continuous memory allocation is done with the help of page table. With the help of page table, which is a data structure. Okay, means there is no hardware is there like page table. It is a logical representation. We know that now. What is data structure? Data structure is a logical representation or mathematical model. You can say this is a table, logical table, not really existing, but virtually we are having this one. Fine, clear? Now point number 5. Write down point number 5. Every process has its own. Every process has its own independent page table. That is, the page table will be specific for each process. That means हर process के लिए अलग अलग पेज टेबल होगा. ठीक है, हर प्रोसेस के लिए अलग अलग पेज टेबल होगा और नंबर ऑफ ब्लॉक्स कितना होगा डिपेंड अपॉन हाउ मेनी पेजेस द प्रोसेस इज रिक्वायर्ड. ठीक है, कितने ब्लॉक्स रहेंगे पेज टेबल में कैसे डिसाइड होगा, कितने आपको पेजेस का जरूरत है उस प्रोसेस को स्टोर करने के लिए. ओके, राइट डाउन फॉर एग्जांपल, if a process has or a process required a pages from P0 to P99. The process required pages P0 to P99 in secondary memory. Then your page table contain 100 entries or blocks. Okay, अब क्या बोल रहे हैं, अगर कोई प्रोसेस है, now if there is a process, okay, if there is a process, I am saying process T. Now, how many pages is required? Now, suppose it is required P0 to P99 in my secondary memory. ठीक है? Now, in my page table, how many entries or how many blocks will there? Now, number of blocks will be equal to 100 because it depends upon how many instruction or how many pages is required. Fine, clear? Now, last point, which is very important. Now, this PTBR register. What is the role of this PTBR? PTBR क्या पेज टेबल बेस्ड रजिस्टर बोलते हैं. क्या बोलते हैं इसको? PTBR stand for page table based register, which is basically stored in your program counter. Okay. Now this PTBR store the page table based register in a memory. Okay. This PTBR क्या store करता है? Page table base register or starting address of the page table, because we will not know now where this page particular program. Now what happened, हम लोग क्या होता है, there is number of process है कि नहीं, P1 से लेके PN process है. Now हर process का क्या होगा, एक page table होगा, हर process का एक page table होगा. अगर हर process का एक page table है तो हमको क्या पता रहना चाहिए, ये particular page table. Now suppose this is page table 1. Now this is page table N. Now I have to understand where this particular entries are there. Now what I will to know what is my base address of this particular one. Now this base address is basically stored in a PTBR register, page table base register. Fine. So all of you note down this diagram. All of you note down this diagram, and if you are having any question, so do ask right now. कोई भी doubt है तो पूछ सकते हो. Any doubt regarding this translation? Yes, any doubt? Anyone having any doubt? And this particular technique is called paging. Okay, this now is very important concept. In any exam you give, whether it is university exam or any competitive exam, they will going to ask, there will be one question for paging. Okay, now this is a basic concept of the paging, how we are performing paging. Yes, any doubt how we are converting? Okay, if you're not having any doubt, so let me share the QR code once again, those who are missed the session. तो जो अटेंडेंस नहीं दिए फिर से अटेंडेंस दे दो एक बार. Yes, scan this QR code for the attendance. Okay, in the next class, I will discuss some of the numerical problems, how we will perform the paging. Okay, so very important class, don't miss the next class. Okay, so how we perform some, we will see some of the numerical questions. Okay, how we are performing paging or how we are performing the address translation.